Wanna turn the lights out.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Natasha from MakeupInSFC. Today we are going to be filming my July favorites, and if you're interested in this makeup look or the things that are on my face, I just filmed an all e.l.f. tutorial, sort of demo slash review on the whole brand, and that should be going up before or after this video. So today we are going to go through a lot of stuff because I have not done a favorites video in a very long time, and so we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's see. I think the first thing that I want to do is probably go through body care and hair, because those things I don't really talk about a lot on my channel. The first thing that I've been liking, and you can't judge just because today I didn't wash my hair, but this is the Formerly Organics Beauty Pure and Simple brand. What do they call this? I guess it's called OGX now. And this is the Biotin and Collagen shampoo. My hairstylist recently suggested to my boyfriend that he needed something that had biotin in it, and so I decided to look at this brand, and I found this shampoo at our local CVS. If you've seen it in my Instagram, I have been raving about this and I love it. I'm a shampoo, no conditioner kind of gal, so anything that I put in my hair needs to be really low maintenance. I really just let my hair air dry and do what it wants. And so this shampoo has been helping me get the volume that I want without having to tease or hairspray the crap out of my hair. I've been enjoying the Shea Moisture line. Ooh, it's wet. The Shea Moisture line, this is the African Black Soap Body Wash and the Problem Skin Toner. I don't necessarily have problem skin, but I have very sensitive skin, and so I was looking for a brand that was going to be very gentle and would help balance the oil in my skin and be able to take care of any zits if any of them came. Last month, actually in the beginning of June, I had a huge breakout right here on my chest. It was angry and red and really gross, and I went to Vegas and I couldn't wear anything that was like low cut. I had like 50 to 60 small breakouts just all over my chest, and so this has been really helping to alleviate all of that. It's soothing, it's calming, it's clearing, and I've seen really good results, but it's also because I've had some prescribed medication, which I'll show you in a bit. And this toner has been really good. What you do is you just spray it onto a little cotton pad, run it all over your skin, and it has things just like the soap, which I've mentioned in past favorites. Since I like the soap so much, I decided to delve into the other products of that range. So I went to my dermatologist, and she ended up prescribing me a few things, and so she gave me this topical cream. It's called Acanya Gel. Yeah, Acanya Gel. So this has 2.5% salicylic acid, and so this is what's been primarily helping with the breakout. So it made the breakout go away, and now I'm just dealing with the dark marks, so I'm working to clear that up. This topical cream has been really helpful, so in case you are dealing with body acne, maybe you can talk to your pharmacist about possibly seeing if this is something that can work for you. Again, that's Acanya Gel. This summer I have been loving the Oahu Coconut Sunset scent from Bath & Body Works. This stuff is amazing. It smells really good, and I like it so much more because Mike says that he likes it. So he was like smelling me one day and he was like, "What is that smell? You just smell so good." And it's this, because it's light, it's fresh, it smells like coconut but not that fake coconut, and it just smells like summer to me, which is like, I don't want it to end. So these three I've been loving for my skin, especially when I do my Monday spa days, which will probably go back to Sunday since I'm working again. This is the Algenist Multi-Perfecting Detoxifying Exfoliator. This guy I've had for almost a year. I'm almost done. I got this because the Tingly Mud from whatever that brand is, they didn't have it in stock, the little tiny pot, and so one of the Sephora girls suggested this to me, and I have loved it. And I gave it to Mike, but he didn't really use it, and so I was like, I want that back, because it has super fine micro beads that would just exfoliate your skin and make your skin super baby butt smooth, and a little goes a long way. Then it opens up your pores, and then what I do is I go in with some masks. So if you've heard of multi-masking, multitasking, then use multiple masks depending on the needs of your skin. So sometimes I like to use the Boscia Illumizing mask, and I'll use that just around here, around my pores, so I can just get all that crap out. And this is still, I think, a really Yeah, this is a deluxe sample. I got it in a mask set from the Sephora Favorites collection. And so this I've been loving. I'm probably halfway through it. I don't know if I'm going to buy the real one or the full-size one, but I'm enticed because it's really good. I like this better than the pore strips that those other brands make, just because I feel like this is more effective and more gentle. So this is the Clear Improvement Mask. This is from Origins. It's an oldie but a goodie. It always has really good effects. It's softening to the skin. It has the properties of the charcoal, where it just sucks all the good crap out of your face. So I always love using this when I'm detoxifying my face. For foundation, my favorite combination this month has been the L'Oreal Pro Matte with the Maybelline BB Bronze. The two of these together have been making my skin super glowy and summery. This shade is just a tad bit too light for me right now, but with a little bit of bronzing mixed in between, it makes it really nice. Just like not even a shade darker, but just that little bit more tan so that it fits my skin right now. So I've been wearing that every single day for the past like 3 months or something. Because I was getting darker, I had to change up my concealer, and I decided to use the Maybelline Master Conceal. This is something that I didn't like at first, and I realize now because it was a little too dark. This is in the color medium. So I love Maybelline concealers. They can do no wrong. I love the Fit Me, but this is a really nice opaque concealer. A little dot goes a long way. It's inexpensive, and yeah, I can probably only use it in the summer because it has a little bit of an orange correcting kind of tinge to it, and really creamy. I use it with a beauty blender, which is my next favorite. Makeup sponges in general have been something that I've used a long time. I use the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge frequently, but I finally got a beauty blender for the first time, and the beauty blender has been really nice. But to be honest, I use them interchangeably. I don't like one more than the other. It is worth the hype. It is something that is good, but if you really don't want to make the plunge, the Real Techniques one is still good. I completely changed up my under eye routine. So when it came to all of the concealers and the setting powders I was using before, I was getting extreme flashbacks, so I decided to change it up. So I used to set my under eyes with the e.l.f. under eye setting powder, but then I decided to use this powder because of Jam Beauty 83. Her name is Jessica here on YouTube, and she said that the NYC Smooth Skin Powder was similar to the Laura Mercier, whatever that powder is. Anyways, I realized that I had this in my drawer and I hadn't used it in a very long time, and so I wanted to use it to set my under eye. It's been working really well because it's a super fine powder, and it's inexpensive, and it doesn't change or alter the color of your under eye concealer, but it really does well to help it not crease. What I often see concealer doing to other people is it will either fade or just the intensity of the concealer. Like if you're someone who has really deep lower, what do you call that area of your face? If you're someone who has really deep circles, then when you conceal, it raises it or almost makes that area smoother. So this helps keep the concealer in place, if that makes sense. So I love that. $3 at the drugstore. Amazing. For that glow, I have been loving the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. This stuff I don't use all over my face. I just use it around the perimeter of my face to get that glow. I've also been using that interchangeably with my e.l.f. Mineral Primer in Radiance. These two things I like to use just when I want to enhance that highlight under. And then over top of that, I've been using, of course, if you've seen any of my Instagram photos, I've been using Champagne Pop. It's been poppin'. I have been using this every single day ever since I got it. I got it as soon as it launched, and it's just beautiful. It's more on the, I want to say, golden orange side, and it just works really well. I've seen a lot of reviews where a range of skin tones really likes it, but I have heard people not like it just because of that orange tinge. But I use it with a fan brush or with a lighter application. You can really build it up to make that wet look, and you can make it look natural. So I love that. Another thing for that glow is I've been using my Hourglass. This is the Radiant Bronze Light. I use this to top any matte bronzer that I use just because it adds that extra glowy factor, and I have been all about that summer J.Lo, look at me I've been in the sun all day, and it hasn't been the best weather in San Francisco. Like, it's been a pretty decent summer. We've had our sunny days and our not sunny days, but right now it's overcast, and even though we don't always get the sun, I still want to look like I have gotten the sun. So I came back from SoCal a few weeks ago, and I came back really tan, really bronze, and so all of these things I've been trying to keep up my tan. For primers, I've decided to commit to the Cover FX mattifying primer. I've had a sample for a little over a month now, and I finally bought the mattifying primer at the Beauty Before Brunch event at Sephora. So I finally bought this guy, and I think it's going to be a really good match made in heaven. It has a really nice sort of tacky base, and the way that it feels on the skin, it's almost soft, like plush. And when I pat it into my skin, it really makes my L'Oreal matte foundation apply smooth and creamy without having it look too dry, which that foundation can sometimes have. So this has been really nice. I hate that I paid the extra because it's more expensive than my foundation and my powders combined, but I've been really liking how it looks on my skin, so I can't hate on that. It also has a little bit of an acne treatment, so sometimes it will treat my skin. Like if I wear my makeup for too long, I don't feel as bad because the base has a little bit of that acne treatment to sort of counterbalance my bad choices. But yeah, for lashes, I have been loving two different kinds. I got my first order ever of House of Lashes and I got the Iconics because you know how much I love Desi, and anything she says, I'm all about it. And so I got the Iconic House of Lashes, and these ones from the get-go, as soon as I got them and I wore them for the first time, I got nothing but compliments because they are ba-bam eyelashes. They're so fluttery, so dramatic, and they're intense. The only thing I would say is if you're thinking about getting Iconic lashes and you're not the best at putting them on, they will come as a shock to you, because for me, I didn't expect the lash band to be so thick. It does help with the sturdiness of the lash, but if you're someone who doesn't like that feeling of lashes on your lash line, these ones won't feel good to you unless you really bend and manipulate the lash so it becomes a little bit more flexible and soft. But the effects are real, and they're really beautiful on the lash line. They make any eye look fabulous, but definitely these are my night out lashes. For my natural girls, I definitely go with the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are my favorite lashes when I just want to make a natural look a little bit more dramatic. I like to wear these ones without eyeliner just because of how thin the lash band is. It makes it really easy to get them as close to the lash line as possible. And these ones are really no fuss. Like, I feel as if they are magnets to the lash line. It hits the mark every single time just because of how easy they are to apply. Really inexpensive. They come in 4 to 5 packs. I think only 4 packs, unless you get the ones with the bonus lash. But really inexpensive. I bought these ones at Sally's, but you can buy them at any drugstore, Target, Walmart, whatever. And sometimes what my cousin likes to do, she likes to cut them in half and just wear them on the corner just to make it a little bit more flirty. And that extends it. That makes you like, what, 8 times 2, 16 little mini end lashes. So that's something to think about, especially if you're someone who doesn't want to pay a lot. And yeah, I think that's it. I think we are at the end of the road, my friends. We have done all my July favorites. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for taking the time to look at my channel, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. Hey, what have I been loving? Oh my gosh, it's really disgusting, but I've been loving Lay's chips with cream cheese. It's been really delicious, and as you can tell, it's giving me some good stuff. Fat, that's what it's been giving me. I had a sale, and so I got my first, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, just sneezed all over my makeup products. The other thing that I decided, well, I didn't decide, my body decided. You know, I don't know what this is, we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, so the order of House of Lashes lashes, and oops, excuse me.